show.
On demand.
People want to hear the song, the Marconi Union Waitlist song. Here's just a little bit of it. This is the song that apparently doctors are warning puts drivers to sleep. So just a quick heads up. Here you go. This is a little taste of it, if you will. Here you go. This part makes me feel funky. Yeah.
Floating.
So this goes on for 8 minutes like this, and it gradually builds and builds and builds and builds. And this is what doctors are saying that, makes people feel relaxed and fall asleep. And earlier this morning, we played a little bit more than that, and I felt that way. And it's funny because we got calls from teachers that actually use that to calm their students down.
Yes, have them in nap time.
Which I never even knew people did. So I'm totally downloading that for my kids later on today. Putting a note in my
I know. I wonder if it
BlackBerry.
works.
All right. Apple stores. Is this true that today, around lunchtime, Apple stores are going to close for an hour so that there could be a memorial webinar with the employees about Steve Jobs?
Yeah, so, hopefully we'll get confirmation on this because legitimate news sources are reporting that Apple is holding a private memorial service for employees to celebrate the life of Apple co-founder Steve Jobs, and it's going to be broadcast to every store. The service will take place on the campus in California, but retail stores will close for several hours. It's going to start airing at 10 a.m. on the East Coast, which is 12, with 1 p.m. here, so employees can watch the service online.
Wow.
Yeah, they're saying the stores will be closed for several hours this afternoon.
Can anyone confirm that? If you work at the Apple store, just send me a text. I'll keep you anonymous. 99338. I want to know if that's true.
From what I'm reading, it's on some guy's blog, 9 to 5 Mac, I guess, and he's like the Apple blogger dude.
Right.
And so he's saying literally from 1 to 2.
But there's nothing official from the company, though, right?
Not on their website, but he's saying from 1 to 2, and he said he got the information from the actual company.
Let me know. I would like to know if you have an inside scoop on this. If they're going to close for an hour. I don't know why you would do that, though. What is the significance of October 19th?
No, they're playing like a memorial service for him.
I understand that, but why today? Why between that time?
Probably because Wednesday lunch is probably the slowest day, as opposed to doing it Saturday at 4 o'clock when you're going to be slammed at business.
Yeah,
right?
but if I'm a company, I would be like, webinar, just sign on, check it out. Like they do here, just when you get a free second, and I don't know. By the way, also speaking of Apple, this duet with Siri is trending today as well. This is a guy that made a song with Siri. Have you seen Siri yet?
Yeah.
The automated kind of helper that you ask it a question and it answers almost anything. Here's his duet. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but it'll all be up online. And this is like the new hot thing to do. His name is Jonathan Mann. Are you ready for the duet?
Okay, I'm ready.
Siri, do you love me?
How can I tell?
You just know.
Okie dokie.
Okay,
Everything's okay.
okay,
Okie dokie.
okay.
I'm okay if you're okay.
Okay, all right, stop it. He goes on for 4. He sang to his Siri for 4 minutes.
4 minutes? Oh,
my
Lord.
God. Yes. It'll be
done
up
that.
online at KaneShow.com. Are you ready? You want to hear the most incredible story that I had to read twice to make sure I understood this all the way through? This woman
is the story about the guy who got so drunk that he knocked over.
No, this is out of Casper. This is out of Casper, Wyoming. This woman in the hospital with a concussion that police are investigating her husband for a domestic dispute. And they find actually it was him trying to be sexy, but it turns out his plan totally backfired. Kristen McCallan had been hunting with her boyfriend Chris Dennis on Saturday, according to sheriff's officials. Friends of McCallan said she'd never gone hunting before. The couple killed a deer, and afterwards he instructed her to go shopping when they returned home. When McCallan came home from shopping, she entered the couple's home on Lakewood Terrace to find Dennis lying in the bed wearing leopard underwear with the dead and bloody deer next to him.
Yeah.
Mr. Dennis reports that he was waiting for her to return to surprise her According to deputies, Miss McGowan began feeling lightheaded and ended up passing out and hitting her head against a mirrored closet door. Mr. Dennis called 911, and they don't suspect foul play. What in the world? Why would you think that was sexy? What point about getting in leopard underwear and getting into bed with a dead deer that was gored would be like, oh, yeah.
Because you went hunting together for the first time. It was like a romantic moment.
Yeah, and think about it. That's so carnal.
Oh, wait, you're on his side?
Yeah, it's so carnal. You
I
sit
get
there,
his
you
mindset.
catch the meat. You know,
No way.
You take it home to your woman. You go, me, save family, and you make love on the carcass.
No way.
People have sex on bearskin rugs.
Okay, but the bear wasn't just killed an hour before. It was.
Well,
Here's what I want to hear. When did somebody in your life attempt to be romantic and sexy and it completely backfired on them? Did this ever happen to you? 877-995-4681. And maybe you're thinking, oh, he didn't kill a deer, but he did try to wear a thong and do a pole dance for me. Well, that's what I want to hear. I don't think anyone has nearly gone as far as this.
Oh, I bet we'll get some good ones.
So this guy actually brought the deer into the bedroom and dressed up in leopard underwear. And how embarrassed is he now that this is a story that's
tucked it into bed?
Yeah, and that everyone's talking about it. Oh, hey, girl.
See, that's where he made the mistake.
Head was on the pillow?
What was the mistake?
Because if you're there and you're trying to show her about the deer, he should have been wearing deerskin underwear, not leopard underwear.
Maybe he didn't have any, Sammy. That could be a possibility.
You got a deer right there. How hard is it to cut his,
Okay, that might be. So he's wearing freshly chopped deer carcass underwear.
Yeah.
877-995-4681. If I'm flabbergasted by the story. If a guy or someone in your life has ever tried to be romantic and sexy and it completely backfired on them, maybe not to the point at which you had to take them to the hospital because they passed out, because they were all grossed out. But if you can come close to that, we want to. You know what? I'll give you something for your story. If you get a really good story, I'll hook you up with tickets for Field of Screams.
Oh, yeah.
Trail of Terror, Haunted House, Hades Hayride. They're all incredible, by the way. And we had a chance to be there 2 weeks ago. Sammy was there last Friday. We'll give you your story. Our interns are going to put you on hold. People are texting in. Ew,
I love it.
That ruined my breakfast. I'm sorry. I was just telling you. I wanted to pass a story out to you. Disgusting. If a deer ever ended up in my bed, my guy would end up on the street from 4990. Holy cow.
Hey, girl, you horny? You down the buck?
Okay. All right. Our interns are putting on hold. I'll grab your calls in just 1 second. The sexting, by the way, is voted the most annoying tech word. That's out now. I'm surprised adding .com to everything. It didn't make it to the most annoying.
PS.com?
Yeah. That's so annoying. .net.
That should be on there. Scareware was number 10. .bomb, which is a failed internet company, is number 9. TwitPic, number 8 for the most annoying tech word. Clickjacking, that's where people try to trick you into revealing your personal information. Hacktivist are people that are hacking to achieve social or political goals. Tweet up, meeting your friends that you have on Twitter. Twitter sphere, that's Twitter sphere is everybody on Twitter.
I never heard that, though.
You haven't?
Oh, I hear it all the time.
Defriend is when you take somebody off of Facebook. Intoxicated, I've never heard. That's being distracted when you're driving because you're texting. I would have thought intoxicated was...
When you're drunk and you're texting
Drunk
people?
and you're texting, right. And sexting, sending sexually explicit pictures from your phone via text message on the list of number 1 most annoying tech word. Hi, Laura. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Laura, really quick, as gently as possible, imagine that your grandmother is in the room and you want to try to talk just over her head, but so we understand. The best attempt at your man being sexy, but he failed. What did he do?
He thought he was going to be sexy and shave his area.
Okay, like shave his area?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, his no area. And he was like, well, when I got started, I just couldn't stop. And I'm like, what? And he dropped trowel and he shaved from under his belly button all the way down to the tops of his kneecaps.
So here you are. He looks like he's got a round hairless patch in the middle of his body.
And when he turned around, it was 10 times hairier.
Oh my gosh! And his ass is still just as fuzzy, Sarah. They thought it was one of the bears that escaped from that zoo in Cleveland. Laura, thank you. Hold on 1 second, okay?
Oh, Laura, that's
stay right there.
funny.
Hold on, don't move. Hey, Spencer.
Yes, sir.
When did somebody try to be romantic? Was this you or somebody that you were involved with?
It was me.
Okay, what did you do to try to be romantic? How did it backfire on you?
I tried to do the whole candles in the bedroom deal and burnt my apartment to the ground.
Wait,
No
burnt
way.
the whole thing to the ground?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yep.
Was the girl you were trying to impress, was she there, or because I'm assuming the hot fireman that came over to try to put the fire out, probably she was like, hey, what's going on?
No, she wasn't there yet. thankfully. But yeah, no, by the time she got there, she wasn't too happy.
Oh my God, Spencer, hold on 1 second. Stay right there.
How many candles did you light?
Carol, yours also has to do with fire, correct?
Yes, exactly. Oh my gosh.
What happened?
Well, I was such a date this guy that ended up to be my husband. And luckily, he didn't left me on that night because I bought a candle that supposedly should become an oil, and I would rob him his body and everything.
Oh, no.
I light my hair on fire.
No, the oil from what you were rubbing on its body, it got in your hair and you...
No, not the oil. Actually the flame
She
of the
lit
candle.
her hair on fire.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you put oil all over your boyfriend's body and then his body
Me
lit on
too,
fire.
like his body hair.
Okay. All right, here, okay, that's a little bit better. Hold on 1 second, Carol. Stay
You
there.
look cuter with short hair anyways, Carol.
I know, and that smell just makes you feel like you're in the mood for sex, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
You heard my deer story that somebody wrote about from Jazper, Wyoming. When did somebody try to be sexy and it backfired on you?
Actually, a couple weeks ago, I just went on a cruise in the Gulf of Mexico. We went to Cozumel and the Cayman Islands, and my girlfriend had got a balcony room for us.
Nice.
And I went to get her some food, and I came back, and she was in her nice little outfit that she had bought, and she asked me to come out on the balcony, and it was a big surprise. And we had hit some rough seas on the way back. And she turned around and threw up all over me.
Oh, my gosh. Hey, honey, what do you think of this nice...
Well, the crazy thing is, after she threw up all over me, she was like, I'm kind of still in the mood. We ended up having sex.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Did you have to fight through that?
You can't kiss her because she has the slight taste of the salmon that you had for dinner in her mouth still, and it's disgusting.
Yeah, it was like that disgusting ocean smell.
Chris, thank you for calling. Hang on, stay right
Chris,
there.
that's
The lengths that men will go to get laid, I swear.
I know, we'll do it for anything. Catherine, real quick here. How far did he go to try to be romantic, and how did it backfire?
Well, it was a while back. I was in high school, going out with my boyfriend, about 16, and he's sitting there, and, we've had a nice evening. He's taking me out to dinner and whatnot, and we're in his car, and he sits there and he brings out this scrapbook, and I don't know how on earth he got his guys to go along with it, but he brings out a photo of his older brother, and then his dad, and then his grandfather, and all three photos of these men nude, and he goes, see, baby, I'll look sexy for you even when I'm older.
Wait. So he's showing you pictures of his lineage to prove that he's going to look good when he's in like his 80s and 90s?
Yeah,
naked?
I guess apparently he's sitting there going, well, I want to romance you even in the future. And I'm sitting here like, oh my God.
Oh, that's a riot.
Your grandpa has gray pubes. This is disgusting. Hold on.
That was horrible.
Stay right there.
How
No move.
no one's questioning, I don't know, how you got a picture of Grandpa naked.
I
It was
know.
in a scrapbook. They've kept it for years.
Why is Grandpa posing nude? Jessica, good morning. How are you?
Generation.
Hi.
So you did the whole whipped cream bikini kind of thing, or no?
Yeah, I did. I was trying to be sexy for my boyfriend, and he didn't tell me he was lactose intolerant, so he went ahead and had fun with me, and then, 5 minutes later, he was in the bathroom all night because he had diarrhea.
I'm trying to figure out, what was the movie that whipped cream bikini became popular in? Do you remember that?
Not American.
Varsity Blues.
Varsity Blues.
Yeah.
That's it. Hold on, Jessica. Stay right there. Hang on. Oh, this is great. One more?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I can't do that one. Let me get Mimi here. I just got a text, Mimi, from 1637. You guys are breakfast ruiners this morning. Sorry. Mimi, when you tried to be attractive, how did it backfire on you?
Well, when I was younger, it was my first time shaving, so, when you can't just go in with a razor. I took scissors to kind of lower it down so I could shave, and I accidentally chopped the extra skin off, and it would not stop bleeding. I was freaked out, but luckily now that I'm older, I know how to do it.
Ladies, let that be a lesson to you. Thank you very much. Stay right there, okay? Everyone, write down a couple people your favorite ones that we can give tickets to go to Field of Screams. This is the one and only, by the way.
The scrapbook and the vomit on the cruise ship have
those are your favorite ones? Oof. I like the lactose intolerant one and the guy that burned his apartment down. What? Or the cruise. What?
Or the snip at the end.
The snip. It's possible. I like that one, too. Let me do this. Hollywood Dirt, what would you like to do next, Sarah?
I'll tell you, a character you thought was gone forever from Glee is coming back. Also, while you'll be getting TV shows at McDonald's, what they're planning on rolling out, and X Factor, are they replacing the host? The rumor is America hates him.
4263. What men will go through to get laid should be your next topic. Oh, my gosh. That would take us all morning.
Yeah, everything.
That would be great,
Doesn't even matter. Back in a second with your Hollywood Dirt.
Get more